It all began in the early 1940s when Perry Kansagra's late grandpa, then an Indian settler, opted to invest long-term in Nakuru's Solai area. He vividly recounts.
The group is a Solai Group of companies which was started in 1943 in Kenya. We started in the Rift Valley province of Kenya. My grandfather emigrated from India at that time to be with the British and to work here in Kenya and to develop. So he started working for somebody, and eventually he started his own business, whereby he started manufacturing Indian sweets, and eventually at the time of independence he bought one farm in Solai, and then from there we continued to develop and expand in farming, in trading, in industrial manufacturing, not only in the region but around Africa, and then eventually in many parts of the world or many countries in the world.
In the 70s, the group made more investments into fertilizer supplies and services company, and ever since Perry has been at the forefront in the growth and profitability of the company.
Here in Kenya we have Kensalt, Inca City, the plantations and supplies and services which are part of our group. And we employ a lot of people in Kenya. I'd say something like about 5,000 people are employed by the group.
In Solai, Nakuru, he runs 3,500 acres of land where he operates possibly Kenya's largest dairy farm venture with at least 500 freshened cows, which provides thousands of liters of milk daily. Solai is one of Brookside Dairy's major supplier. It is also here at the Tindres farm that he separately manages tea and coffee plantations next to an 800-acre of wildlife conservancy.
We have a KWS mini sanctuary, I would call it. We have about 200 wild animals, various species there, and we keep that reserved only for the animals, to develop them and to have a little safe haven for them in the Solai area.
Other business interests under his name are the Malindi-based Kensalt, Africa's second largest producer of salt, with an annual output of 1 million tons, with a workforce of about 1,500 people. Inca City Flower Farm in Thika that produces at least 50 million stems of roses annually. And the Rock Ceramics Company in industrial area Nairobi.
It became quite a strong company in terms of its presence in the tableware market and tiles and sanitary ware. So the Ras Al Khaimah people, the largest ceramic company in the world, were looking for somebody to work with in Kenya and to look for a reliable party who have been around for a long time and who understand the business and who have a reputation in the region, particularly in Kenya, I'd say, and perhaps in the region. So they decided to approach us, and we were lucky enough to have Ras Al Khaimah make us an affiliate of theirs in Kenya.
But what really drives him?
The fact that I'm involved in this company is something that motivates me, drives me to continue to live and continue to push forward. It's really about development, in the sense that if it is that I can give employment to an extra 10 people or 10,000, that is what's going to give me more and more satisfaction. Because at the end of the day, I think one should try and see if they can put a smile on someone's face. I'm able to put a smile on a lot of people's face at the end of the day. And I think that is so rewarding for me.
His work aside, he is a father of a 2-year-old son, a family that he adores and calls his life's most important project.
I have been educated in Kenya in a very good school, and then I was educated in the United Kingdom, and I have a university degree in Bachelor of Economics. It's a long time ago, so I have to remember that, economics from the UK. But as my grandfather always said, you know, you've got to be educated in the University of Life. And I think to a certain extent, you know, thanks to him and my father and others who have been a pivotal role in my family, in my life, sorry, I have been able to go through the University of Life and attain maybe a lower second class degree. I'm still working on trying to get an upper second class degree, so we are working on it hard.
And even as he leaves office shortly after 5 in the evening, he says his vision is to grow the company and say it double the current size in 5 years. Zawadi Mudibo, KTN, for Money and Power.